Hi guys, I'm getting asked a lot, what is Reiki? So I thought today I would share all that I have to offer with regards to it. Reiki is a healing modality that comes from the East. It is Japanese and it deals with life force energy. And the easiest way for me to explain this to you is by sharing the difference between Reiki and acupuncture to start. Because many people are familiar with acupuncture, but they're not familiar with Reiki. So in both cases, you're moving around the energy. There's stagnant energy in certain parts of the body. And what acupuncture does with the use of the needles, and I'm making this very simplistic to help you understand, is it works with the chi, CHI, which is the life force energy, and it works with the meridians of the body. And it helps to open up and clear wherever there's like a tightness or a blockage or energy that is not moving. And when it comes to Reiki, Ki takes the place of the Chi, same meaning, life force energy. But instead of using needles, the practitioner uses their hands and works with the energy centers, which is the chakra system that goes down the center line of the body. And by using the hands can move and shift energy, but the practitioner is not doing it by themselves. They are channeling in from the divine this energy, and it's coming through their hands. So when the practitioner goes to work on a client by using hands-on healing, they are calling in the energy. Imagine a light switch goes on to the energy and asking it to flow in through the crown chakra and around the aura and through the hands to give the client whatever the client needs for their best and highest good. Every Reiki practitioner is different. There are a few different forms of Reiki, but the ultimate form that started is with Dr. Usui, who is the founder of Reiki, and it's called Usui Reiki. And what I want to share with you today is that Reiki can help you in many different ways, and each Reiki practitioner does their thing differently. Everybody comes to the table with different tools, with different backgrounds, with different information. And some people are Reiki practitioners in more of a methodical, linear, textbook kind of way. And some people come to the Reiki healing as a practitioner with more of an intuitive background. Me personally, I work with the angels, the archangels, and the spirit guides. They come into my session and they are giving me messages as I am performing Reiki. Not every practitioner does that, and that is why people are attracted to certain practitioners versus others. At the end of the day, it's all about healing the body. It is all about healing the physical body, but more importantly, the emotional body. Because whenever there is an emotional stuckness or an emotional blockage or a blockage in the energy centers, the wheels of energy that go through the chakra system, that will lead to a physical dis-ease. The ease of your body is disengaged or disharmonized. There's out of balance. And so what Reiki does is it brings the body back into balance. So when a Reiki session is over, someone may show up very cold with chills, or they may come off the table and be very hot. They may be very thirsty. They may be very tired. They may be crying. Many times, if I do a Reiki session, the person might have come in very quiet and they are talking a mile a minute when they get off the table. Everything comes into fruition. The thoughts come in. They can communicate better. Their throat chakra is opening up and they're able to express themselves better when they get off the table than when they get on the table. Reiki can be very healing. It can help you with anxiety and with sleep and being more peaceful. Reiki can be a one-time thing, or it can also be something that is done monthly for maintenance, which is what I recommend. Whether it's monthly or quarterly, I like to say. But it's not a one and done thing. So if you are someone that's dealing with a lot of trauma and a lot of healing needed, one-time Reiki may feel great and peaceful, but it's not going to help you in the end get to the root cause, because you have to do the steps and the work that is needed to help yourself. So I hope that this helps you to understand this modality of healing. There are many Eastern modalities of healing, and more are coming into the US and coming into people's energy fields and space and awareness. What I learned recently is that Reiki is offered, and they kind of like market the wording differently. It all means the same thing in spas in Arizona. And they charge $350, $450. If I was performing it, I would get more money as a Reiki master teacher. I think that's insanely expensive. But it's kind of interesting that it is more accepted and understood and appreciated in the West Coast than it is in the East Coast. In the East Coast, people are looking for Reiki, and they understand it, a small group of people, whether it's in hospitals or care facilities, but they want it to be volunteer. And at the end of the day, everything is an exchange of energy. And so if you are asking for this energy to be exchanged through the practitioner, compensation should be awarded to the practitioner. And many practitioners shy away from this or doing this work because they don't feel that they will be provided for. And if any other job or any other purpose gets payment, so should a Reiki practitioner. And so if you have shied away from being a practitioner, or you already have your Reiki 1 or Reiki 2, or even your Reiki master practitioner level, and you've held yourself back from being a practitioner, know that God will always provide. And if your purpose deep in your heart and soul is that this is something that you should be sharing with others, please do. Don't hold it back. We need more and more healers to open themselves up to the gift and the beauty of Reiki, because it is magical and helps so many people. And as I said in the beginning, there are people that come to Reiki through textbook learning, but quite honestly, one of the main founders or masters of Reiki was Mrs. Takata, and she says, and it is a fact, you can look at every textbook in the world, but until you receive a Reiki healing, you will never understand the amazingness of what it has to offer you. So I hope that this message helps you to understand what Reiki is, what it can do for you. And if healing is something that you have always thought about performing or sharing with others, please consider, at least if nothing else, learning Reiki 1. Reiki 1 is self-healing, and it begins the process of healing yourself so that you can help in Reiki 2 and 3 others. And it doesn't matter what you do as a job, because if you are learning and being attuned to Reiki, it's coming through you. You could be a dental hygienist, a massage therapist, a nurse, a teacher. You could be a taxi driver. You could be a waitress in a restaurant. It doesn't matter. What will happen is your frequency of vibration will grow and expand, and you will attract more and more of that into your life. All right, we're almost at 10 minutes, and I hope that this message served you. I hope that you guys stayed till the end, and if you did, have yourself a Reiki healing very soon, or begin to learn Reiki 1 today. Take care. Bye-bye.